Here's the main event. Welcome back to Chaos Corner. It's me. It's me. It's the GOC in the main event. Jay Lethal with Sanjay Dutt and Satnam Singh, the 7'6" giant. Now, last Friday, you remember all the chicanery with Orange Cassidy and Jay Lethal, and Samoa Joe was out there as well, and the 7'6" giant. And there's a lot to be said for what's going on with the storyline. It's leaning over to Ring of Honor. We know that. They had to bring in the 7'6" guy from India. They're trying to get that market. You know what they're doing. That's what it's all about. Konosuke Takashita. For all my fans out there in the Pac Rim, konnichiwa, bitches. This ought to be an interesting matchup. Both wrestlers are solid. This is the fastest hour in pro wrestling on AEW Rampage here in Chaos Corner. Fans, follow me on all social media platforms at Big Daddy GOC on Twitter, and the GOC stands for the Guardian of Chaos. Follow me on Instagram at the Guardian of Chaos. Follow me on Facebook at J Brony and Prodigio Fidelis El Guardian. Follow me on Gab, Gitter, Rumble, Truth Social, all at the Guardian of Chaos, Big Daddy, or the GOC. There's the bell. Jay Lethal in the main event. And remember, they're in Baltimore, Maryland. This was taped Wednesday. I said Pittsburgh earlier. I get it. Fans, thanks for being here in these trying times in 2022 with wars and rumors of wars and famine and natural disasters and supply chains and immigration and border crossings and crime and racial division. Stay solid, stay strong, stay in faith with your Lord and Savior. Believe, be the best person that you can be. Keep your head on a swivel, and let's get this done. We don't know what the time is at hand. I just want to throw that out there. I don't try to push anything, religion, politics, my beliefs, but this is my channel, and we're here for stress reliever for you and for me. So thanks for being here. I know I've said it 3 times already. It's me, it's the GOC in the main event on AEW Rampage, the fastest hour in pro wrestling. As I ramble on here, because I make it relatable, this is what I do, and I don't want any copyrights here on the channel. Big chops by Jay Lethal. Takashita. Beautiful hip toss by Lethal into a standing drop kick. And look, there goes the Ric Flair, Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal strut, baby, or Jackie Fargo, if you really want to call it like you see it. And the way Jay Lethal does the Macho Man, no one does it like Jay Lethal. This guy is an unbelievable athlete, talented grappler. Beautiful arm drags by Yakiyama Takashita. Hakamana. Talking about that. And now he's doing it. The Takashita's doing the same. Walk is Jay Lethal. Again, I follow New Japan. I used to follow All Japan. I used to follow all the big groups over in Japan for years, especially with Baba and Inoki and all the USA grapplers that were over there. Beautiful maneuvers. You know Jay Lethal's going to win this. There's no way Jay Lethal loses this. And I've said that before and eaten my words. But I haven't followed the current Japanese product. Yes, of course, I know who Ishii is and Okada and Takahashi. And you know the top stars and the top names over there and the guys that have been over here in AEW and we're going to see on Forbidden Door. So I'll brush up a little bit more. But if you don't know and don't watch New Japan, you don't know what you're missing. Satnam Singh right now standing in front of Takahashi. Yakakata. Hakamata Mota. Kataja. Lethal going for a Topa Suicida. There it is. I seem to be a few seconds ahead of the announcers, whether it's Shivani, whether it's Excalibur, Taz. 6:21 Eastern Standard Time, and we go to picture-in-picture. I'm going to say that to say this, because I've been goofing around here for Rampage, because it's at an earlier time. I had a couple cups of coffee, Red Bull. I like to be entertaining and have fun as I'm watching Tony Khan and picture-in-picture while they're on Rampage. Rampage tonight has left a little bit to be desired. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know I tell it like it is. It's, you know, the matches weren't the greatest good talent, solid talent, but the matches weren't the greatest. The storylines aren't really making a lot of sense on what they're trying to do here and who they're matching up with certain people. So I'm not crazy about that. They've had at least 2 full commercial breaks that I can count, at least 3 or 4 picture-in-pictures. So, yeah, the AEW Rampage after TK on Busted Open Radio this morning and talking all that smack on how it was going to be a great Rampage. And I like covering it because it's only an hour. It truly is, and I've repeated it. It truly is the fastest hour in pro wrestling. But they either need to expand it a little bit or maybe get less commercials, less picture-in-picture. At least you're getting the picture-in-picture. But some of the matches just aren't going along with the storylines. And I get that it's taped with Dynamite and Dark and everything on Wednesday night. It's a 4 or 5 hour night. It's a long night for the fans, for the workers. I understand that, but you have to. The ratings have really gone down on Rampage, not only because the NBA, who the fuck cares about the NBA? I got to put money in the tip jar. But also because of the time slot and then SmackDown's earlier, and now they're being shuffled around. It's taped. So I'm hoping that something's going to happen here with I'm hearing new TV deals for AEW. So we'll see what happens and moving forward for Rampage and what they're going to do. You know that I moderate for several different channels. Don Tony, the Wrestling Council, JD, well, not JD from New York, but his partner there, Jesse, the Chi-Town Smark. So I'm out there, I'm moderating, I'm scouting, I'm doing a lot of different things, and this is what I notice about the product and what I hear from other podcasters and things that are going on, people that are very knowledgeable in the IWC. They're still in picture-in-picture here. Lethal is outside the ring now with Takahashi Kanahana. Sakahida, I'm not sure of his name. Somebody correct me. Will you please leave a comment in the chat? But this is what you get. This is why I don't edit any of this stuff out. Whatever happens here on the channel, whatever I say, whatever I flub, whatever I screw up, no matter how I act, no matter how what you guys think, stumbles, fumbles, rumbles, bumbles, it doesn't get edited out. I just put it right on there. So this is reality TV. And again, it's an entertaining channel, different. You won't find anybody else in the network or on the IWC that's doing what I'm doing. We're still here in picture-in-picture on commercial. 6:25 Eastern Standard Time. There's been a lot of commercials tonight, and I've said it in the other tapes here. If you're on the channel with my over 1,000 videos, bigger roster, more shows, bigger contracts, even with the releases, means more bloated payroll, which means more advertisement, more commercials, and this is what you get. And now that they're merging with different media groups, and let's see what happens. There's a lot going on in the wrestling world. WWE has picked it up. You know that AEW is merged with Ring of Honor, and now the Forbidden Door with New Japan. Impact is still out there doing solid things, as is the NWA, as is MLW, perhaps one of the best products out there. Here's the cover. Shahida Takahata's going to pin Jay Lethal. No. And there's the 7'6" giant at ringside and Sanjay Dutt. What a clothesline off the top rope on Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal is one tough son of a bitch. I'll agree with you on that, Taz. Dragon suplex now into a nice figure 4 by Jay Lethal. Nice move, nice maneuver here on Rampage. Fans, we're almost done here for the night on Rampage. Early, it's going to be 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. It'll be 3:30 out in the Pacific Coast. Nice brainbuster. 2 count, almost a 3 count in Jay Lethal. I would have ate my words on that. Fans, we don't want any copyrights. We're trying to calm down here on Rampage. Again, I covered it and I did it impromptu, and I was here on Rampage because I've been covering it consistently because I thought this was going to be a big night on Rampage. Not the case. I wasn't that impressed. I'm glad I'm here to push out the content and be a stress reliever for everyone and for myself especially. Takeshita. Oh, beautiful front face buster by Lethal. This could be the pin. I've screwed up this guys so many times. It's unbelievable. Here's the handstand springboard off the rope. Misses it. Big clothesline. Thinking of you, Big Jim Anderson. Nice knee to the jib. Going for the cover. He could have him, but Sanjay Dutt's up to distract the referee. Only a 2 count. You're not going to get Jay Lethal like that. It's 3 against 1, and there's a giant outside. And this is what I do here on the channel. Hustle. 10-11 right now. Right here on this last segment for Rampage. 6:27 Eastern Standard Time. Going back and forth in the main event. Again, the storyline, I'm not really sure. I know they're pushing it with Lethal and the Giant and Sanjay Dutt and what they're trying to do and take over and the whole Ring of Honor angle. You're watching AEW Dynamite or Rampage, and you feel like you're watching Ring of Honor. They're really crossing a crazy line there. Wednesday night's main event for Dynamite was a Ring of Honor unification ladies match, right? Main event here on Rampage is a Ring of Honor match, basically, with Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt. Here he is. Springboard, cutter, stunner. There it is. Lethal hits it. Cover him. Hook the leg. I'm going to say it now. Put it in the books, Jay Lethal. There it is. Fans, thanks for being here on Rampage. The fastest hour in pro wrestling. The fastest hour here on Chaos Corner. Now the Giant is getting in the ring. Satnam Sunday Singh. Sanjay Dutt, Jay Lethal. Let's see what happens here. It was not an eventful night. It really wasn't here for Rampage. Dutt's grabbing the mic again. Maybe we end off here on something. Now they're going to beat up the Japanese sensation. Takahashi. Who's going to come running out here? Senzazita? There's going to be someone running out here in Baltimore. Trent Beretta, Chuck Taylor, the best friends with Orange Cassidy. Really? This is where we're going next with this storyline? There goes the best friends against Satnam Singh, Lethal, and Sanjay Dutt. You can't make it up, man. And there's the 7-foot giant. Fans, thanks for being here on Rampage. It's 6:28 Eastern Standard Time, and now the Giant's going to take everybody out. And here comes Orange Cassidy. You saw what happened last week, right? He's going to do the whole gimmick with the kicks. I get the AEW Dynamite fans love this. I don't. I think it's bullshit. I don't like it. I'm old school, the old man brand, the over 50 demo god. And now Orange Cassidy's going to try to do the same thing with the Giant Singh that he did the last time. Hands in the pockets, and he backs off Cassidy. All right, fans, thanks for being here. You never know where I'm going to be. Wait, don't go anywhere. Here comes Samoa Joe on AEW Rampage. You know the history between the 7'6" Singh and Samoa Joe, and here comes all the security referees trying to hold Joe back. Once again, I'm ahead of everyone, even Chris Jericho here on Chaos Corner. Don't you dare miss it, because I tell it like it is.